Hello, this is Tom with the Tractor Rescue Ranch. I have got a project going on here, homestead maintenance. We have been fighting this thing ever since we've owned this place for 5 years now. I'm down in the basement. This sewer right there is where the kitchen sink comes in, drops under the basement floor, goes over here and picks up this drain in the basement floor, which is really nice because you know you'll never have flooding in your basement if you've got a drain in the floor. But it comes over to here. Right in here is where this ties into the main line, and then it goes off that direction into a basement toilet here. And then from there comes out this side, and this here is the plumbing that ties in from the upstairs, and everything from this toilet downstream out towards the septic tank has always been fine. We don't have any trouble with that. And I can snake this drain from that piece over there up to here, and I cannot get the snake to go any farther across here. I can snake it from here to there, and it won't go around the corner to go up there. So I've got a plug right in here somewhere, and this is kind of the nuclear option to cut up a cement floor, but I'm to the point where I don't know what else to do with it. So I'm going to go to cutting. Got this concrete saw I borrowed from my son James. I'm going to go to cutting and cut a section out of here and cut into the pipe. And even if I get the pipe, I want to do this because even if I can get the plug undone from this point, I'll go ahead and leave a clean out here so that it'll be easier to clean out if we have any more troubles. Anyway, that's what my project is for the day. I cut that square out of there hoping that I could just lift that square out, and then I could just mortar the same piece back in. But I've cut as deep as I can cut on that saw, which is probably better than 3 inches, and it's not loose. So I'm going to have to just break that piece apart and fill the whole thing back in with some concrete. Well, I got the pipe exposed. You can see right here, that's the flange right there where this floor drain will tie into it. And I know I'm good from there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just take and cut a section out of this pipe. And that'll give me access to snake it up there, up towards the toilet. Or I could go that direction if I need to. One way or another, it'll be easy to get it snaked out from there and cleaned up, and then I'll have to just buy some fittings and probably go over the top of this metal pipe with a rubber fitting, and then I'll put a clean out in there. Anyway, today is January 1st, New Year's Day, so I'm anticipating the hardware store is probably going to be closed, so I'm not going to make a trip to town today. So I'll cut this thing up tomorrow, and we'll go to town and get some parts, and hopefully I'll have this problem fixed for good. Thanks for watching. Got a section of this pipe out, and Is there any wonder why it wouldn't drain? Look at that mess. It's unbelievable. It kind of looks like a bunch of dirt and stuff in there. Anyway, it's no wonder I couldn't snake the snake through that crap. Okay, I got everything cut apart and got everything cleaned out. I'm sure you can't see down in that dark there, but just wanted to, I got it cleaned up here to make a good fitting there. But I just wanted to show you a technique of what I did. You seen how that other pipe was just full of dirt. This house was built, I think, in the 1950s. So that tells you a little bit how old it is. I think that was nothing more than just dirt and grime build up on those pipes from the inside. This particular pipe is upstream of the two toilets we have in the house, so it was all just junk from the sink. But when you have 60 some odd years of junk, fat, food particles going down that drain, I think that's what you end up with. But what I was able to do here, I learned this technique when I was working in the blasting industry. Sometimes we would have a hole where the leads would go down the hole and a little dirt fall in on them, and you can't leave a charged hole like that without shooting it. So what we would do in that case, just get a big shop vac, and you can run that hose down and suck all the gravel out of the hole. And so I got to thinking maybe that would work for this. So what I was able to do with this wet vac, I was able to just go down. That stuff was soft enough that I just vacuumed it all out of that tube. And this vacuum tube is long enough that it went past the toilet where the toilets are all working, and everything from there is good. And then I went up this direction. So I got them holes all cleaned out really nice. So we've been to the hardware store, and they had this piece, and it's rubber. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to have enough flex in it to put that piece down there, and then that gives me a clean out on top, so I won't run into this problem again. Well, I'll probably just wrap up this video here. The finishing this job is nothing real interesting. I'll just put that there. I've got some sand. I'm gonna put sand down around the pipe down there underneath it, and then we'll just go here with a layer of concrete over it. I'll put that'll go down in a little bit farther, and I'll put like a can or something over that and pour the concrete up around to it, and then I can cut a piece of wood that'll fit in there just so that it'll sit flush with the concrete here, and it won't be that bad of a trip hazard. But anyway, this project on the homestead wasn't something I've been looking forward to, but it was badly needed. You'd have never cleaned all that crap out of there without doing this, taking this option of cutting things apart. So anyway, thanks for watching.